It's Transformers 96 here, another review. This time Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise RC. So here you go. So this is the second edition. The first edition is this one from the first edition series of toys, which was canceled in the US. So if you're looking for the first one, can't really get it anywhere other than online or in China. So this is your only hope if you want to buy one in the stores. But anyway, fantastic artwork, a great looking RC with a gun, just awesome RC. On the back here, you get a nice picture of the figure Bio and her little vehicle, her motorcycle mode. So anyway, so here you go. So she comes with two accessories, her knife, her blades. I'll compare this with the old blades. It's well, I'll compare it now. Let me just pop one off. Here you go. Okay, so as you can see, they follow the same type of design, just really one's miniature and then one's got blue painted, but same detail pretty much. There's a little bit of difference in detail, but the same type of sculpt. Just one's painted blue on the bottom, one's painted silver. I actually like this one better. I never liked that blue, so I think the silver actually looks better. So that's nice. She also comes with a gun. Really cool looking gun, very nice detailed, very nice painted black, but too big. Get back to that in when I talk about her and her vehicle or in her robot mode. But anyway, the motorcycle is pretty nice. It's pretty standard. It does have a kickstand, so you can stand it up. It does roll very nicely. There's just really no MechTech ports. There are, like, you can use this as a MechTech port, these two, but if you want any other MechTech ports, you have to unhook these, which opens up a MechTech port in here, and you can attach a gun over here. But anyway, so it is pretty much covered during vehicle mode, unless you pull up those panels. So not much you can do with the knives and everything not in vehicle mode, but yeah. So anyway, very nice, and let's do transformation. Transformation is pretty simple. Just want to go start off like this. Let me just get everything on. Okay. Raise it up. There we go. So now just open the two flaps on the side here, and this will reveal her arm. Just pull it out. Very simple. It's really, it's hinged in there, but it's just a light hinge. And what you're going to want to do is just pull this down. Just pull the arm down. Just lower it just very slightly. It's just really nothing much, but still you need to do it. So there you go. So very easy like that. Now with the legs, what you'll do is you'll extend it, and then you'll rotate it, and then as you can see, while you rotate it, when you move her thigh piece, like right here, her head will extend. There you go, as you can see, and it'll fold up, so then you can get a little kind of revealers. I think that's why they're starting to call these revealers, because of their little gimmicks to reveal their heads. But anyway, if you want to, well, you know what, I'll go and do the backpack really fast. So the backpack is really simple. You just put this down, and this will just extend over, and you'll just rotate it to the side. So she does end up with the backpack, but it's nothing too much. These wings, you can keep the wings up, but the wings are supposed to go in back, and then they kind of look good. And then for the arms, you just make the forearm forward, and then you can rotate the wrist, which will give her an elbow hinge. And there you go. So now this is not complete transformation, but if you want to, you can leave her like this with the wheel, and you can make her movie RC. Yeah, I don't know, it's interesting that they made it so that you can do that, if you want to. But anyway, to complete transformation, what you want to do is split the wheel. This part I find a little hard. The wheel is in there pretty well, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Sorry, you can't even see. It's a good thing because it keeps the wheel together. It's not falling apart during the motorcycle mode, but it's also hard to move when you're transforming. So anyway, so once it's split, it will kind of be up like this. What you want to do is just move it forward. They do kind of pop in forward when you do that anyway, though. And then this is kind of nice. It's very simple, but it really just makes the leg. You just rotate this, and there you go. So it's a pretty simple, easy way to make the feet, but it's just a really smart one because it works fantastic and is really simple. So there you go. So now you just stand her up, and then if you're doing a review, you raise the camera, and there you have RC. So as you can see, pretty nice. she's pretty good. I like the way that she looks, and she looks good. So there you go. So she does end up with this backpack. I don't really mind it. It's not too obtrusive or anything. And then these wings. The wings actually do kind of look good though, but it's all kind of farther back. You know, you can't see it when you're looking in front. When you look in the side, you can see it, but it's nothing like It's just it's there. It's nothing that's really upsetting to you. And it doesn't hurt her standing at all. Sometimes backpacks really outweigh figures, but this one doesn't. She stands up perfectly no matter what. Her feet and everything are sculpted very nice, and her hands are great. As far as the head sculpt, it's pretty good. Her mouth is just, you can barely kind of see it, but it's a good sculpt all in all. Now, what you guys want is the comparison, now don't you? So the comparison between the first edition and second edition, I have to say the first edition transforms a little bit harder, but her transformation is a little bit better when you look at it from far back, because her chest transforms, and she transforms in her chest. She's got the backpack, but it's a slight backpack. But other than that, those are the only better things. And she's got an Autobot symbol up right here above her chest. This one doesn't, which I did. But this one has the better paint by far, more movie accurate. If I'm not mistaken, I might be missing something, but this seems to be a much more movie accurate or show accurate paint scheme. Really love it. The blue looks really nice. This one was kind of dark. It's kind of dark black with dark blue, you know, I really didn't like the colors too much. This is black with a nice prominent blue. It's smaller, which is great. You might think that that's not, but it's great because she is supposed to be smaller. She was way too big in this mode. She was way too big up against Bumblebee, and that just really didn't look good. So I'm glad that they fixed that. And overall, there's nothing else different. There's nothing else better about this one than this one. There's nothing else better than this one than this one. They're both very good. I prefer the new one better, actually, than the first edition. So if you missed out on the first edition, don't beat yourself up and pay $5,000 to buy it online. Just stick with this one, because it's a lot better, actually, in my opinion. And then she does have some mech tech ports on her arms, which can hold the weapons, of course. The weapons are a bit hard to get in. You can keep it however you like, but I like the saw blade on this side. And then this side, what you can do is you can just pop the gun into her hand, or she does have a mech tech port you can put in there, but you can just pop the gun in her hand, and then she's holding it. Or what you can do is kind of make it look like the gun came out of her hand, and it looks very nice. It really actually does look like that. The only thing is it is massive this way. It looks way too big and just not good. Wish that they could have made this gun smaller. But other than the size of the gun, everything's pretty perfect. I think that she does look really good just kind of holding the gun. Although it's not coming out of her hand, she looks better this way. I like it. So there you go. So a really nice figure. Actually, I really like it. As far as the other one in the wave, Ratchet, this guy, Ratchet is the better of the two, but that's just because he's a little bit different. We've had this Arcee for a long time, the first edition, so now this new Arcee is just an upgrade, but it's pretty recent. We've had an old one already. So yeah, so it's much better in size comparison. I will get you a glimpse of that in my Ratchet review. I don't have my Transformers Prime toys with me other than those two that I compared her with. So I'll compare her with the whole Autobot team is in my Ratchet review, so expect that. So there you go. So overall, really good. If you missed out on the first edition, do not get upset. It is fine. This one is a fine substitute, and it's actually just very good. I like it. Easy transformation, too. I hate hard transformations. This one's pretty simple, so I like it. So there you go. So that's my review of Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Arcee Autobot Deluxe toy. So there you go. Thanks for watching.